So this is one of my favourite shoes from the past 5 years, and I came into them pretty late, even after sort of the hype, and probably when it sort of started, I guess dying down, and the resale prices were very high on these, but I picked these up for retail, and it's obviously a foam runner, and this is in the MX Carbon colorway. And I didn't have a pair of MX Carbon, so I was really interested in picking up a pair, and this one I got in the middle of like 2023, and it was a nice pair to grab, you know, for retail. And again, it's kind of sort of unheard of to try and grab foam runners for retail. And the only other pair that I had was the Onyx pair, which I've now pretty much run to the ground, so this one's probably a contender to be next on the list to wear. And I just love the sort of mix of colours on this, and each one is sort of random because some have more blue than the others, and I managed to get a pair that had a lot more blue on it, which I liked, and it almost gives me that sort of camo type vibe with the mixture of paint on here, which is a black, brown and light brown sort of beigey colour that's going on, and it looks really cool to me. And you know, it almost looks like it's sort of muddy, but at the same time I think it works really well on this particular sneaker, especially if you're wearing it with appropriate I suppose outfits, and you know, especially like with cargos and stuff, it will work really nice because it kind of gives you that sort of more sort of military look, I guess. And I even like the outsole as well. It doesn't look like it's going to perform that well, but it performs really well, and it does sort of wear out quite quickly. But even then, because it's quite sort of a flat-footed sneaker and sort of it's quite sort of firm on the ground, you don't feel like you're gonna still slip. I don't know if I'd wear them in the wet, for example, but it's still nice to sort of wear during the spring, summertime, and also because of the sort of holes all around it. And what I also like is this little indent here from the Adidas logo. It provides almost like an airbag type feel, where it's kind of giving you sort of bounce back, and the material itself feels quite sort of soft and bouncy as well. So when you put your foot in there, it does feel really nice, and feels, you know, that you're getting a lot of support and a lot of stability and impact protection as well. So I can't highly rate these enough, really. And that's, you know, the retail price that they go for, which was like £80. It's you know, it's like a no-brainer to me. It's just one of those things that you just need to grab. So here are the details for the Yeezy Foam Runner MX Cinder. So it comes in the MX Cinder colorway, and this has a foam injected EVA with a base component of algae, and it's made up of all synthetic upper materials, and the price was $79.99. So with the comfort and sizing, a Yeezy Foam Runner is on the soft to medium side, so there is a bit of sort of firmness there, but when you have it on feet, and it just feels a lot more sort of softer and just easier to sort of wear, really. And because it's a sort of a new type of footwear, it does have really good arch support and just overall foot support. And I think if you give it a sort of 2 to 5 hours for the materials to soften, and you kind of wear these a lot, then you'll notice they kind of get soft even more. And I would suggest going the full size up because they do run on the small side. And they also have good grip, which is surprising because of the fact that there isn't much grip on the outsole. However, it does sort of wear out, but even wearing out, because it sits so stable on the ground, that even without any traction on there, that if it's worn out, it still works well. So with the look and style, I love the futuristic alien design. I've kind of grown accustomed to it now, and it does have a sort of chunky sneaker vibe, even though, you know, it's not really classified as a sneaker. It does sort of give you that vibe, and it's a good one to wear sort of spring, summertime, because of the fact that it's really sort of breathable and sort of easy to wear. And I think it's a good one for casual. I wouldn't really dress these up smart casual. You have to dress a certain way to sort of pull that off. And the fact that it's latex is really nice as well. It's very sort of forward thinking. So the final thoughts, I like the mix of colours. It's really nice and just gives you that almost sort of camo type look. And I'm a big fan of the futuristic design. It's one of those ones which has sort of grown on me the more I've sort of worn them, and it's a really cool one. And the fact that it's laceless as well, it's just easy to put on and take off, and they are super comfortable, and the more you wear them, the more comfortable they get, which is really, really nice. In terms of cons, I think the fact that you have to wear socks with these, especially like initially, because you get a lot of rubbing up against the back of your ankle, And the sizing inconsistency, so it's one of those ones where you have to go full size up regardless. And I would say the silhouette isn't for everyone, so if you feel like you won't be able to sort of pull these off, then definitely don't invest in them. But if you sort of value comfort and not so concerned about looks, then definitely check these out. I still think they look really cool as well. So with the ratings, I give the look and style a 5 out of 5. Like I said, it's really sort of grown on me, and it's a very futuristic design, and I can sort of say no one else has sort of done anything like this either, especially in the last sort of 4 odd years. And the comfort, I'd give that a 5 as well. It's just really, really comfortable on foot, and you kind of almost gives you that vibe of it sort of feeling like Boost, because it's got really sort of soft, sort of cushiony foam in there. And the quality, I give that a 5 as well. For the price that you pay, even though it's synthetic materials, it's really sort of moulded well and has enough sort of breathability, holes on the trainer itself, and the durability of it is just lasts for a good while as well. And the pricing, I give that a 5. I mean, for $79.99 you can't go wrong, and they will last you forever. And overall, I give the score a 5 out of 5. I think they're just awesome, and I just love the foam runner in general, and can't get enough of them.